This is an old ashtray, but if I do that, it becomes the base for a small diorama. And I've got just the subject for a small diorama. This. I did a super fast unboxing of this on as a short last year. It's a single sprue model of a makeshift weapon used by British Home Guard in the Second World War. So, Smith gun is going to go on a small base, a small diorama on here. I've given the model a coat of primer whilst it's still on the sprue, and I'm going to hit it with olive green, which feels like the right colour for it. And then once it's painted, build it, then touch it up with some details. So while I do the painting, let's consult Wikipedia for some Smith gun history. It was designed by a retired army major, called Smith, obviously, to equip the Home Guard so that weapons that had been lost in the fall of France could be replaced to the army. It fired 3-inch mortar rounds with a supposed range of 1,500 metres, though they were more accurately used up to 300. It could be towed behind civilian vehicles and was supposed to be quite quick to deploy, just rocking it over onto its wheels, though turned out to be a bit too heavy to do that really easily. Around 3,000 of them were built, and in the end they never went into active service. It's a kit with lots of fiddly parts in it, so I've time-lapsed this bit so you don't have to hear me swear. I don't have any Home Guard figures. I've got these guys who are British infantry, so I'm going to conduct a little bit of surgery on them and turn them into a gun crew for the Smith gun. First to go, machine gun. And now everything can come together. Before I glue the gun down, I'm going to take these little bits off. I presume on the full-size version they dug into the ground a bit and gave it a little bit of extra stability, but it just means that it sits a little bit high on here. So I'm going to take them off so it looks like they've sunk into the grass and the ground underneath it. There we go. I think I'll have them aiming out at some imaginary foe over in that direction. And then this will sit here-ish. Then we've got an observer, the actual operator of the gun. He'll stand up once I've glued him in place. And this guy who's handing over a new round. And then I've got a couple of more rounds to go, just put on the ground for this guy to be picking up or assembling or whatever. So, here we go. Glue time.